Hello, my name is Kun Yin. I will present a strategic analysis and recommendations for the G2 esports, especially after recent controversies, underscoring governance and strategic management issues. First, I will provide a brief explanation about the organization and its purpose, before critically analyzing its strategic position with references to relevant theories and frameworks. Strategic choices alongside recommended methods and actions to implement. G2 Esports is a German professional esports organization founded in 2013 by former League of Legends player. This organization has since a number of popular games, including League of Legends, Hearthstone, Fortnite, Rainbow Six Siege, Counter-Strike, Erasing, and the consistency in the achievements have earned the organization a number of wins and rewards as well as a loyal fan base globally. G2 Esports' vision is performances that captivate the world, work emotion, and foster conversation through powerful stories of competition and beyond. Its values include fair works, good sport, and being unapologetically raw. The PESTEL analysis has been conducted to understand the macro trends affecting the sports industry. The findings show that there are several recent trends such as cross-platform gaming which provides new opportunities for esports organizations, as well as inclusivity initiatives in improving talent acquisition and development and broadening audience. There are economic challenges through facing esports organizations, although favorable political developments can help to sustain market growth. Still, the high up from costs of competitions have led to some teams collapsing. This suggests in the future the esports industry may become more monopolistic. The technological trends provide esports teams with a competitive edge, such increasing revenue generation opportunities and fan engagement. Like many sectors, esports are faced with growing sustainability expectations, through its impact is still relatively low. The esports industry is currently generating revenues of around $4.3 billion in 2024 and expected to grow at a compound annual growth rate at 7.10%. Esports content is currently on both online and offline platforms, including specialist platforms like Twitch, video platforms like YouTube, and social media platforms like Facebook, but also traditional broadcast productions such as the dedicated esports channel in Germany, like Esports TV and Esports One. The key success factors for esports organizations include talent acquisition and development, since it affects the success in competitions and tournaments. Effectiveness of community engagement, especially the social media presence of the organizations, and playing popular games which naturally would attract a large audience and thus competition prize and sponsorship fees. The market profitability is valued using Porter's five forces. Overall, the market profitability is lower because of new entrants, supplier bargaining power, and a competitive rivalry. Therefore, only the top esports teams with roster of talent would be able to generate a high income. However, for teams with high level of success and loyalty, the consumer bargaining power is lower. The threat of substitutes is also low moderate, since consumers with a passion in gaming would not switch to other forms of entertainment. This table shows the resources and the capability of G2 esports. The sustained competitive advantage of the sports organizations comes from its brand name and reputation. Its 12 talent teams and strategic partnership. This means that sustaining these resources and capabilities is crucial for G2 esports success and competitiveness. At the same time, the brand should try to leverage its fan base more since it is currently an unused competitive advantage. For example, G2 Esports could strengthen the sense of brand community amongst the fans, provide exclusive content to them, such as behind the scenes and player interviews, tours, empowering fans in in making decisions and engaging with fans more actively on social media. This SWOT analysis showcases the main strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats facing G2 esports. G2 esports is one of the global leaders in esports and has an international presence and a dedicated fan base, which it is growing through its internationalization strategies and cross-industry partnerships. However, there are a number of challenges that the company faces, including the recent sexism scandal and the departure of its founder and CEO that can undermine brand image and organizational leadership. The esports organization also has inconsistent performance and is not yet the top performing esports team. The team also relies on its competitive success to continue succeeding. Even so, there are a number of opportunities which the company can seize, such as expanding into new markets, capitalizing on the rise of mobile gaming esports, and leveraging emerging technologies like 5G, blockchain, AR, and VR. At the same time, it is important that the company is prepared for threats such as ethical concerns in the industry, regulatory changes, continued economic downturns, and intense competition. The business strategy of G2 Esports is differentiation, where it tries to set itself distinctive from competitors based on quality and performance. This is important given that the organization is a provider of service and experience. The strategies which have been recommended therefore help to reinforce the differentiation strategy of G2 esports. The answer of matrix in this slide identifies a few strategic options which can be taken by G2 esports in light of the analysis. The first strategic option which has been selected include investing in collegiate programs that promote inclusivity because of the scandal and the increasing trend in collegiate programs and the demand for inclusivity, as well as the importance of talent and the development for long-term success of esports teams. The second option is expanding to other titles and teams, including cross-platform gaming. This has helped G2 Esports to build its brand more strongly in existing markets and to leverage existing fan base and reputation to secure stronger market share, especially given the new trends in cross-platform gaming, which also reinforces the idea of inclusivity. To implement the strategies, strategic alliance has been suggested for both options, although of different nature. The investment in colleges programs to promote inclusivity and develop the talent pipeline should involve collaboration with educational institutions to set up esports programs. G2 Esports should offer sponsorships for marginalized and underprivileged groups and implement outreach initiatives to marginalized groups to increase awareness about the opportunities. G2 Esports should set up mentorship opportunities where students can be mentored by professionals and organize inclusive tournaments in the school, welcoming all players regardless of background. For expanding to other titles and teams, G2 Esports should identify appropriate esports teams to co-host with to maximize attention and engagement. A suitable league structure and the rules should be developed, including being inclusive to promote community and emphasize social responsibility. The esports organizations should also reach out to potential sponsorship partners to enable a sustainable business model. Finally, co-hosts would be used to help broadcast the competitions live to engage audience further given these recent trends. I regret to say that I was not assigned to a group for the original submission, and I could not finish the presentation in time, especially since I had some problems to deal with in China. This means that compared to working in a group, the research ideas in my presentation may have fewer perspectives. However, this time for the receipt, I have made sure that I put enough time to complete and improve this presentation. In addition, since it is a receipt, I paid extra attention to the quality of my arguments and ideas, including referencing them with the research that I have conducted. The structure of the presentation also followed closely the course notes so that my analysis was relevant and well informed by theories and frameworks according to the research guidelines. And here are my references. And finally, thank you for listening.